Hey, good morning. This is Tom Waters from T Waters Speak, and welcome to Friday's Motivational Moment. Today's topic is entitled Write the Vision. Let me ask you a question. How many of you out there have a vision for your life? You have something that you decided that you want to do. You may want to go back to school. You may want to get a new job. You may want to work out. What is your vision for your life? And if you have that vision, is that vision only in your head? You see, what I've come to find is that in order for you to begin to work on your vision, you have to write the vision. You need to take the vision from being in your head and put it on paper. That's what I mean when I say write the vision. You know, it's funny, but the Bible does state write the vision and make it clear. And I'm a firm believer that nothing happens until you begin to put it on paper. You can't even see what you're going to do. I don't think you can believe what you're going to do until you actually take the time to sit down and put it on paper. Because, ladies and gentlemen, once you have written it down, now you can begin to see it. That concept can begin to perform even more than what's in your mind. You see, what's in your mind only stays in your mind. It's only an idea, and only starts to become reality once you put it down on paper, because now you can write down, I've decided to write a book. Well, now you've got the idea from your head, you've got the idea on paper. Now you start working on the title of the book. And now you start working on the first chapter of the book. And then the second chapter of the book comes. But you can't do that if that idea just stays in your head. So today's motivational moment is simply designed to encourage you to write the vision. Whatever the vision, whatever the goal you have for your life, take it from your head, take it to paper, and then, only then can you begin to work on it. Only then can you begin to make it a reality. You see, what happens is once it's on paper, we look at it, we expand on it, we get more ideas. And I know for sure because it works for me. Every time I start writing down one idea, then another idea comes to add to that idea, and then another idea, and then another idea. And now you have a full-fledged vision. You have a plan. Because what you're really holding in your mind is only a small percentage of what you actually want to do. You can only hold in your mind a small portion of your vision. But in order to bring it into reality, you've got to put it down on paper. You've got to write it. You've got to expand on it. You've got to begin to see it, and you've got to begin to believe it. So I encourage you today that whatever in your mind, whatever you aspire to do, whoever you aspire to be, whatever you aspire to achieve, write that vision down and then begin to look at that every day. Let it become a part of you. And I guarantee you that once it becomes a part of you, it'll begin to reformulate in your mind. It will expand. And you'll go from 1 or 2 sentences to 3 or 4 sentences, and then you begin to work on the actual vision. So let me leave this with you. Once again, today's topic is write the vision. Write it down. Take a few minutes out of your busy schedule and write down what's in your head. That idea, that goal, that thing you want to accomplish. Put it on paper and begin to work from there. So it's Friday. It's a beautiful day out there. At least it is here in Wilmington, Delaware. I hope you have a great weekend. Remember that you are great and there is greatness inside of you. But it's up to you to pull it out. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for another motivational moment. Once again, this is Tom Waters, motivational speaker, T Waters Speaks.